Are Fat Moto bikes any good? The short answer, hell yeah, they're awesome. Welcome back, or welcome to Birth of a Channel. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Fat Moto all-terrain 2424 model with the 26x4 fat tires. I'm just going to give a quick overview of the bike, as well as the modifications that I made to the stock version, which really weren't that much. I just love the design of the bike as is, and so I didn't add a whole lot to it. So what you're looking at is pretty much 80% stock, and I'm just going to go over really quickly the modifications that I did make to really push the performance and comfort of this bike to the max, and the safety too. The very first thing that I swapped out is the seat. You're definitely going to want to get rid of that seat in favor of something that's much more comfortable and much more suitable to your build. The seat you're looking at here I picked up on Amazon, along with pretty much every other accessory I bought for this bike. It's amazing how much stuff is on Amazon for this, and for really short money too. So the seat is made by Blue Wind. It was only like 37 bucks. I'll go over the prices of my modifications just so you get a baseline of what you can expect when you go looking to mod your bike. The second thing I did was got rid of that bird cage muffler. I definitely wanted to get rid of that bird cage muffler, and I replaced it with this really nice stock exhaust available on Amazon for 65 bucks. Works great, gives you a ton of back pressure. It sounds really nice, like you just heard. And then the third modification that I made was I got rid of that weed whacker carburetor and put on this stage 2 curved manifold carb that lets a lot more air get in there and really brings up the speed. So those two mods to the engine alone brought this 32 mile per hour Fat Moto variant. You can get it in 25 with 50 spokes on the rear sprocket, 50, or you can go for the 44 tooth sprocket that'll get you to 32. I went with the 32. And so with these two mods on here, this is now doing 39 miles an hour. In fact, I just got off my very first ride with it. This was my winter build, and I couldn't be more thrilled with it. The other modifications that I added to the stock Fat Moto were I put on these moped style rear view mirrors. They really look great on the bike, and they were only 28 bucks on Amazon. The phone holder is a quad lock. And the reason I really like quad locks is that they give you this dampener suspension module that really keeps your phone safe and steady and secure. The other mod that I made was I swapped out the stock Compass tires, and I decided to go with these beautiful Ultraverse tires. To be fair, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the Compass tires that come stock with a Fat Moto bike, but these just look incredible. They really make the bike pop. And I just decided to go for it. And those are 138 bucks for the pair. The quad lock, if I didn't mention, was about 95 bucks for the whole assembly. I also put a rear tail light on this for night riding. That was only about 30 bucks, super easy to install. But pretty much everything on this bike is stock. The engine is stock, the forks are stock, handlebars stock. The whole hydraulic brake assembly is stock, sprocket and pedals are stock, rear assembly is stock, the 7-speed Shimano is stock. The only thing I really added were just the rear view mirrors, the phone holder, the seat, the carb, the exhaust, and the tires, which was strictly an optional thing I just wanted to do. That is not mandatory at all. This thing rides great, really rides great, and again, I can't stress enough just how worth it these are. This one was the all-terrain model for 2024 is $799, and keep in mind that is delivered. There's no additional tax or shipping. $799 covers everything. And the two-stage curved manifold, the carb, $67.99, the muffler, $65, and the seat, $37, I believe it was, 37 or 38. Those are the three key modifications that you really should do right out of the box to really amp up that performance. Get rid of that birdcage muffler, get rid of that carb, and get rid of that seat. From there, everything else is really, really affordable. And, you know, I mean, if you want to put a bigger engine in, that's what you're going to do. But I am super happy with the performance of the stock 79cc. It is and it's a perfect size for this bike. One of the reasons I really like it is that, you know, number one, when you look at this from a side profile, there's so much leg room. And there's so little burn hazard when you look at it from here. Like when you get into those bigger engines, things really come out to the side a lot more. There's a lot more burn hazard. There's a lot more weight. I mean, if you're willing to pay that price for speed, then, you know, then do you. But I I mean, 38, 39 is more than fast enough for me for something like this. And I just love how much leg room you have with the stock engine. Looks really nice. And with the extra room, I was able to put in a Bluetooth sound system that I can just control from the phone when I'm riding, which also sounds great. But yeah, here's a closer look at the hydraulic disc brakes. The stock brakes, you know, I'm really, really happy with them. No complaints at all. And it's a real good looking bike. I can't tell you how many people just come up and ask about it, and wow, that thing is sick, where'd you get it, how much, blah blah blah. And it happens so much that I figured that I'd just make this quick video for anybody that is currently looking at these bikes or deciding whether you want this or an e-bike. I love e-bikes. I think e-bikes are awesome. But at the end of the day, I just kind of was really drawn to this, not just because of the price, but for $799, you've got a range of 100 miles. You've got a top speed of 38 to 40 with these couple of engine modifications on the existing engine, and a fantastic build. I love the look of this frame. I love the integrated gas tank. It's just a great frame. It comes in several colors. I went with the matte green, and I'm really, really glad I did. It also comes with these updated handle and throttle controls that are really, really nice, billeted metal, really looking sharp. As far as assembly goes, my nephew didn't have a real hard time with this at all. He said that this was a pretty straightforward, easy assembly. The one thing that I would recommend is that when you first get yours, right here, you can see those nuts and bolts there that are attaching your drive sprocket. Remove each one individually and put a ton of Loctite on those and then tighten them up. Don't take them all off at once. Take them out one at a time. Loctite the crap out of it, put it back in, tighten it, and work your way around. These don't come particularly well Loctited, and some people report shearing or loosening on their first rides. So that's something that you want to do. You also want to make sure that this back wheel is properly centered. It does come all assembled like this, not fully assembled. You've got to put the handlebars and the forks on and the front tire, but most of everything is assembled. But you do want to check and make sure that your back tire is properly centered. Mine was a little bit off center, wasn't a big deal to fix it. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I have had nothing but tremendous success with this bike. And like I said, I built it and gradually modified it over the winter. And I just got off taking my first ride of the season with it, and I could not be happier with it. The front suspension works great. The 4-inch fat tires, they pick up potholes and stuff like that, fantastic. Acceleration, really happy with it. Top speed, really happy with it. Overall construction and build quality, I've just become a big fan of these bikes. And I know a lot of people say, it's Chinese crap and it's made of Chinesium and all of that. And for some products that's true, but if you're somebody that enjoys, say, you know, like retro handheld gaming, then you know just how good Chinese build quality can be with a Retroid Pocket 5 or an Anbernic or a Odin 2. Or if you collect folding pocket knives, you know how the Chinese make some of the finest pocket knives in the world. Chinese manufacturing quality has definitely gotten a lot better. And as far as like Chinese manufacturing that sucks, I can tell you that the Fat Moto is not one of those products. This is a very well made bike, very well priced, And you know, you can ride it stock right out of the box, but I highly recommend at the very least that you get yourself a different seat at the very least, and then right away get a performance carburetor and exhaust. And man, this thing will really unlock for you. That's pretty much all I wanted to say. If you have any questions at all about the Phatmoto, about ordering or any assembly issues or anything, please weigh in on the comments section. And if you already own a Phatmoto, please also doubly weigh in on the comments section. I really want to know what your experience has been. Again, full disclosure, today was my first ride on the Phatmoto after building it, and I can't say enough good things about it. Its overall design, its ride performance, its price, the inexpensive cost of modifying and upgrading it as is amazing, you know, and I can't repeat that enough. The bike that you're looking at now, this is 80% what you're going to get out of the box. I hope I did a decent job of going over the modifications that I did do to it, but I'm really thrilled with this bike. I just think that it's beautiful, rides great, couldn't be happier with it. And a double shout out to my nephew Evan. He followed behind on his Harley to get here to his shop to make sure I was all right. So much love to you, nephew. Again, thank you so much for watching. If you're in the market or considering a Phatmoto, I hope this video was helpful to you because you're the person I made this video for. This is my second gas bike, but my first Phatmoto, and I'm a fan, man. I'm a big fan. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you in the next video. Peace.